and we'll get to that because perfectly timed. We'll do a little deep dive today in the AFC East, and
Mm,
two teams picked up big time running backs today, or once upon a time they were. But before we get to all that, should we get to the blindside story? I want to expand upon that just a
okay.
little, or should we get to the Raiders and Niners already?
Now we can get to the blindside one. That's kind of newer from what happened today. 49ers and Raiders can wait a little bit.
Just crazy, absolutely crazy. So I always go back to when that movie came out. It was when Michael Orr was a rookie with the Baltimore Ravens,
Right.
and I saw it with my dad in the theater. I thought it was dumb. I thought it was a dumb movie because at least have some, like, a lot of people say like Winning Time takes a lot of liberties. That movie, like, I'll never forget the Baltimore Ravens being on Sunday Night Football and Chris Collinsworth going, "Now here's a guy in Michael Orr, big movie star," and I asked him, "What do you think about the movie?" And he's like, "Yeah, they made me out to be a total idiot.
Yeah.
Like my mom's teaching me how to play left tackle. Like I knew how to play football." I thought the movie was really demeaning, actually. And there's actually even a scene in the movie where a worker at Ole Miss says to Michael Orr, "Don't you think this is kind of weird? You know, this white family adopting you, thinking that they're gonna get a big NFL star." And he's like, "No, no, no. They're good people. They're good people." Turns out they're a holes. They're just using him for whatever ride they could get. They cut him out of the money that was coming from the movie, and good for Michael Moore for doing, or Michael Orr for doing this.
Maybe the dad or the husband foreshadowed his Taco Bell's going low on revenue in the upcoming years, so they had to figure out a way to
You talk about
generate.
Tim McGraw.
I'm talking about Tim McGraw. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Tim McGraw and Sandra Bullock. It's not their real name. That's not. Don't you dare lie to me. It's not their real names. It's Tim McGraw and Sandra Bullock. That's the adoptive parents. Yep. Mm-hmm. No, it's insane. I among everything I expected to read today, I don't know. I was looking through maybe something on, I don't know, Stanford and Cal, if anything's progressing there, but apparently we'll have to wait for tomorrow until Florida State and Clemson actually make a decision. Or say, I don't know, maybe the Giants call up Kyle Harrison. It looks like he's back in AAA. I don't know what they're doing right now. Stuff like that. Little things. Then Michael Orr, all of this
Yeah.
was a lie. It is kind of weird how he didn't realize they were. I mean, it's not his fault. I don't blame him, but
No.
it also took a really long time for him to learn that they were under a conservatorship. Like I haven't heard of Michael Orr in a while, so he's had some time.
Yeah, I mean, he's been out of the NFL for a little bit of time. I remember last team he played for was the Carolina Panthers. I want to say.
Was it? Yes, that sounds right.
So what does that mean necessarily? So he is not considered one of their children.
Yes, exactly. So he doesn't get any of the money. He doesn't get a cut of anything that they make,
God. Now you
and
got
and they continue to use his name for everything.
now you could probably got a wow. Now we know Navarro Bowman was there. No, sorry, not Navarro Bowman. Patrick Willis was in a very similar situation. So I'm sure, a lot of NFL players that had lives like that are probably wondering now, do I see the benefits of that?
Right.
I mean,
Right.
Colin Kaepernick had the same situation, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. Similar situation. So I'm sure a lot of the NFL, though, is, yeah, maybe those players are wondering, like, I mean, maybe I should do some digging into these papers here that I got because I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to exploit who I am.
Yeah, definitely. It makes
Because like
me read.
reading through the thing too, it made it seem like they were like the only family to actually learn that he was homeless and living through what he was living through. But apparently he
Mhm.
was staying over at friends' houses. He was doing different things like that. So it just made it. I mean, I'm not going to say it made it look worse because it's an awful situation that he grew up in, but it also fabricated a lot of things that really hurt him more than anything.
Yeah, it's a crazy story and furthers my thinking that that movie was dumb. But
Yeah.
Jacob Violante, our good friend, was filling in today for Tolbert and Copes on the board. He comes in, he goes, "So since it's all fake, should Sandra Bullock have to get back her Oscar like
That's what
Reggie Bush have to get back his Heisman?"
I was literally just going to ask that. Do they make her return it?
Well,
Hey, the character you played was a liar. Take it all back.
like this isn't as big a shock as Catch Me If You Can being all bullshit.
Well, that guy lied for a living. So are you really that shocked?
Not shocked, but I'm not shocked about this either, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it's just crushing when movies that you grew up with lie to you.
Well, this would have made a lot better of a movie. They ended it way too soon.
Oh, I'm waiting for the sequel.
I know, right? What do we call it? Blindside 2, Blindsided,
Yes,
something to that nature. That's pretty easy. That's an easy title.
works.
I guess it works though.